Let's read the question. A student wants to emphasize how harsh the conditions can be in tundra. How harsh conditions? Okay, let's read the first line. The tundra is a type of environment characterized by especially harsh winter conditions. Sounds like a definition to me because it says tundra is a type of environment. Is equal sign. So it's a definition. Second line says winter temperatures in the tundra average a frigid. This word means extremely cold in temperature. That's what the frigid means. Frigid negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Not even Celsius, but Fahrenheit. So that's really, really cold. So this does talk about the conditions that are harsh. Okay? Because the word frigid means it's so cold that it's likely that these lives cannot really survive, and I think the next lines might talk about it. So let's just say, yeah, this is an extreme cold condition. So the fact that we mentioned negative 30 is a good choice. Okay, but let's just keep reading. Animals that have adapted to this condition can survive tundra winters. Okay, but that doesn't describe how harsh condition is. Now we talk about adaptations. There are animals that can adapt. During the tundra's short growing season, average temperatures can reach a relatively mild 54 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is talking about the growing season, and it's not talking about how harsh condition is. In fact, it's kind of opposite, because when you say growing season, the condition is more favorable than something being harsh. So definitely not line 4. Line 5, around 1700 different kinds of plants are able to grow in the tundra. Good info, but again, that doesn't answer our question. So we can talk about this frigid negative 30 degrees, and this already tells us how harsh it is. So winters in tundras are especially harsh, with the temperature being extremely cold. The correct answer should be A. Choice B, animals that have adapted to harsh winter conditions can survive tundra winters. Okay, it did mention this in where? Yeah, line 3, animals have adapted to these conditions can survive tundra winters. So it merely states the fact that some animals can survive in this kind of environment, or they adapted to these harsh conditions, but it's not talking about how harsh the conditions can be tundra. So B is not answering the question. Choice C, there are about 1700 different kinds of plants. Again, that's additional information that's good to know, but nothing about the harsh conditions of the tundra. The last point, D, along with the animals that have adapted to the tundra's conditions around 1700. Okay, we don't need to talk about the 1700 different kinds of plants, because that doesn't address how harsh the conditions is. And also, if it's really harsh, we don't want to talk about 1700. We don't want to emphasize something that shows a lot. Okay, rather we want to kind of like avoid these too many kinds of plants that are able to grow. So the best answer is A. Just make it concise. That is extremely cold environment. The correct answer should be A.